Hey guys, this is carsonmtech here, back with another video, and in today's video, I'm going to be focusing on acoustic panels. So if you've been sticking around on this channel for a while, you may know that about a year ago now, I uploaded a video showing an effective way to put up acoustic panels without damaging your walls, and that was put up with some command strips and some Velcro, and together, they've worked really well, and I know a lot of people have been wondering after a year, how well are the panels putting up with just some command strips and Velcro. So I just wanted to say that these have stayed up really well. Like, every single one of them have stayed up. I've only had one panel that has fallen down, and that happens to be this blue panel right here on my door, and it's on the back of a door that's constantly moving, so it's completely understandable as to why it would have fallen down since then. And it was a really incredibly simple fix to implement. Literally all I did is I just took another piece of Velcro, put it back on the back of that foam, and works fine, and it's stayed up since. So of all the panels I've had up since a year ago, I've only had one problem with my method of hanging it up. But with that being said, as you can hear right now, the acoustics in this room still aren't exactly amazing. I mean, they're a lot better than they were originally without any acoustic panels whatsoever, but a lot of people have pointed out since a year ago when I uploaded the other video that I should have placed some acoustic panels closer down to source level, or where my voice is, or speakers, or whatever. And so I decided that I probably should be putting some a little bit lower, and honestly I was about to go out and purchase some, but recently a company contacted me known as Arrowzoom, and they asked me if I wanted to check out their products and test them out, and because I was wanting to put up some more foam, I said yes. So today I just received that foam that they sent me in this interesting looking packaging. So when they ship their foam, it's a little odd, but they keep it all compressed so then it's easier to ship around, which is a little bit different than the other foam I got before. But this foam is both fire resistant, and I'm pretty sure it's probably going to work better than the cheaper stuff that I got around my room right now. But anyways, so now that I actually have this, let's go and open it up. Okay, so when you're actually opening this, obviously since it's in a compressed package, you want to be careful when opening it, because you don't want to go chopping up your foam for some obvious reasons. But to open it up, I'm just going to try to cut open the end here. I think they have some instructional videos on how to carefully do this, but I did not look at those. Once it's open at this point, I'm not going to use this knife anymore. I'm going to just grab out some scissors and cut this open. Ooh, there we go. Opening this up, this is a crazy big package. The foam will already begin to expand here, it appears. It does give a warning to wait 24 hours before actually hanging up these panels since they have to expand. I've seen a lot of creators out there go and actually install this before then. You can definitely tell that it hasn't fully expanded, so I'm probably not going to wait the entire 24 hours, but I'll definitely wait some time before actually hanging these up. So in each of these packages, it looks like it comes with 12 of these, 6 of each color. I got the black and the gray colors, obviously. And I'm not sure I'm going to need 24 of these panels. I didn't know they were sending 24. Oh my goodness. They also came with some of these sticky things to actually hang this up. So that's awesome because I'm gonna try this rather than the command strips. This is also made by 3M, so I'm pretty sure it's probably gonna work just as well actually taking it off the wall as the command strips do. But anyways, I'm gonna start setting some of these aside so then they can begin expanding. But while I'm letting them go and expand, let's talk a little bit more about that fire resistance. So the reason it matters between untreated foam, such as this foam, which is exactly like that is hanging in my room currently, and treated foam is because the treated foam will not catch on fire as easily. So with this untreated foam here, when this is lit on fire, it will continue burning, and it burns very quickly and spreads incredibly fast. But when you try to light treated foam such as that of Arrowzoom, you'll notice a huge difference because first of all, when I try and even light this, it won't go and light off as easily. And when it is lit, it will go and it basically puts itself out immediately, which is awesome. So there you go. I mean, I'm holding the flame literally on the foam and it's not doing anything. So the obvious reason of why this is a big deal that this is treated foam is because if you're putting a lot of this in a space and you happen to ever have a fire, then you know that with this treated foam, at least it won't go spreading incredibly quickly like with the untreated foam. So when putting this in, you can feel much more safe about your space if you ever happen to have a fire. With that being said, I've come back inside now, and pretty much all of these panels have went out to their full size, so I think I'm going to begin hanging them up now. I think I'm going to put about 6 over here. Don't really want to, I spent a lot of time on this wall, it's hard to just cover it up. And then I'm going to also put a lot over here behind the door. So with that being said, let's put on some of the sticky stuff onto the back of a couple of these, and then let's actually hang them up. So there weren't any instructions that came with these, but assuming that each of these panels are around 110 grams and each of these squares can only hold 100, then that means that I'm gonna have to put at least 2 of these adhesive pads on the back of these larger foam panels in order to hang them up. So I'm not gonna show doing all of these because obviously they're all the same. So now here's just a time lapse of me putting up the panels up onto my wall. So here you go, here's a first look of what behind me will now look like when I'm shooting inside. I was very pleased with putting these up. They already are cutting down the reverb when I'm facing that wall a lot. So I'm definitely going to be placing these behind my door like I was considering, and on my closet doors as well. And one thing I want to mention now is I had my doubts of these little sticky 3M adhesive things, but they actually work amazingly well, and I was skeptical whether it would destroy the paint, but I removed probably every single one of those panels up there at least once, and it did not destroy the paint on any of them. So these are so much better method than with the command strips. I'm not sure how they will fare in long term, but as for short term, right now, I'm very happy with them. One thing I want to point out is the fact that I only waited 3 hours between opening these to putting them up on the wall, so I would highly recommend waiting a little bit longer, because right now there's still a couple of the panels that are a little bit smaller than the others, and I'm pretty sure that's because they haven't fully aerated. So I would definitely keep to at least 12 hours of waiting, if not the full 24 hours that they say on the package. So if you purchase these for yourself, then I would wait until then. Also, before getting into one more time lapse, I want to mention now that these are not the only style of panels that they have. They also have some other styles that I'll be throwing up on screen right now because I don't really remember what they're called. But they also have different colors as well. They have pretty much every color you can imagine. So if you'd like to get any other color combination, they pretty much have it for you. But with that being said, I am going to move on to putting the foam behind my door. So let's get into that time lapse. So I know the question that everybody's asking, will the doors still open? It's a little odd to open them up, but yes, they still open. And the space is done. I got all the foam up everywhere. I had all but 2 pieces remaining. At first I know I was freaking out if I would be able to use a solid 24 of these panels because they're giant. But I was able to get through and use them all. And I really like the way that these look on the doors back here on my closet. So if I'm shooting at this angle now, looks a lot better. But with that being said, you can cut down these panels really easily, as you can see. But also I just want to mention that these are 50 centimeter panels, and they also sell 25 centimeters by 25 centimeter panels. So you can purchase those as well, along with the 50 centimeter. And also, I just wanted to say that this is not a sponsored video whatsoever. Arrowzoom just wanted to send me out their product for me to try out, and I really dig it. And so if you'd like to purchase it yourself, they gave me a discount code, I guess. It should be up on screen, but I'm pretty sure it's like AZ-Carson or something like that. With that being said, I really do like the way that all of this looks and sounds. This is how I'll be facing in future videos. I hope there's a noticeable difference. I'm not sure if there is.
Meme review.
To my own ears, there is definitely an audible difference between with these panels compared to when I didn't have them up. But anyways, I really hope you guys found this video interesting and helpful. I know it was kind of just hanging up some acoustic foam, so hopefully you still found it interesting. But with that being said, if you did like this video, make sure to let me know by clicking that thumbs up button down below. Also, if you'd like to see future videos from me, consider clicking that subscribe button down below. Also, if you'd like to see my last video, that should be up there, and the other acoustic foam from about a year ago video should be down there. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Peace.